streets of Blackpool on May Day bank holiday weekend. I thought I'd go through a quick run through what we've got on over this weekend. So for those in the know, it is Young Farmers Weekend down here in Blackpool. So it will be full on manic weekend. So I'm going to run through a few things after I've walked through town. Get a few early sites. They've just finished the AGM, so I'm going to try and get a few early sites. And I'm going to wander down to the prom and run through a few of the things that are on and about just outside of Blackpool or outside of the town centre. If you want things a bit quieter, but you still want to see some live music, some live events. I say because the Young Farmers Weekend might not be everybody's cup of tea. But for those who want to party and really enjoy themselves, get yourself down. I'm going to walk down to Market Street. We've got all the main bars, Wetherspoons, Brannigan's. Pretty much where it's going to be absolutely rammed all weekend. So I've had the AGM this morning. Right, you can imagine hitting the streets of Blackpool and getting the drink flowing early. Thank you. Revs is looking busy already. Revs, Yateses, Shenanigans, Brannigans are going to be rocking the whole weekend. So I've wandered across onto the promenade where it's a bit quieter, just for a quick run through of what's on this weekend. You should be able to see all the young farmers hitting the pubs already. As I say, they're out to enjoy themselves. But if you do want things a little bit quieter, I mean, hopefully we're going to have the carnival weekend here in Blackpool this weekend. Well, unfortunately, that's been cancelled. Not 100% sure why. It might be because it ties in with Young Farmers, and it might be a bit too much for the local establishments. So we've got out and about. If you're going to get yourself down to Blackpool, enjoy the Young Farmers, do so. You'll love it. But if you want something a bit different, but you still want to hear some music, round and about in the Fylde coast, So I'll run through a few bits and pieces. So if you want to head down to Fleetwood, for the whole weekend they've got things on. So on Saturday from 1 till 5, you've got Party in the Park, Memorial Park. That looks like there's going to be plenty of things on for all sorts. Kids, adults, older people. Looks really fun. And then also on Sunday, 11 till 5, you've got Fleetwood Day down at Euston Gardens. And if you want to head down to the Affinity shopping outlet on Monday, they've got something which ties in with the Elmer Trail and Brian House. They have got welly planting workshop, which looks really good fun for the kids. That might be worth a trip up on Monday if you've got no plans for the bank holiday weekend. You don't want to get yourself stuck on the traffic on the motorways, but you're from the Blackpool area, head up to there. So down to St Anne's, we've actually got a free concert, and that's on at Ashton Gardens. So that is on Sunday from 2 till 4. It's a bit more walking down the prom. And then on Saturday, if you just want to stay in Blackpool area or you're a local, but you want to get out of the centre, I say we're hoping to the carnival, which would have been all the way down the promenade with something down on the headlands, but I say that's been cancelled. So on Blackpool on Sunday, if you want to head down to Stanley Park Bandstand, so every year on a Sunday, starting this weekend through till, I think it's through till about September time, we have live music. Loads of people go down, picnics, take a few beers, and they spend the day there. But that's from 1 till 4:30. So Stanley Park Bandstand, this is the first weekend. Got a band down from Bispham. So that will be well worth a trip down there if you want to get out and about. And so if you don't fancy being stuck in the middle of Blackpool with the young farmers, I'm going to do a bit of both. But then you've also got the Elmer Trail, which is on through till June. I've done a few videos on that one. I'm sure you've seen them by now. If you've not seen my channel before, check them out. And we've also got the new Holiday Inn that opened on Wednesday, the 1st of May. So I'm pretty sure there's still rooms available there. Unfortunately, there's no reservations available for the restaurant. That's fully booked. I've luckily managed to get myself a table on Saturday, so I'm going to try that out. I'm not going to do a video on that because I don't think it's the place where they'd be too keen on me videoing, but I am going to take a few photos, obviously what I'm eating and my family. I'm going to put a review on my Facebook page. So my Facebook page is exactly the same as the YouTube channel, Upside Down Head Travels. I'm going to start doing the reviews on there, rather than doing the shorts, and see how that goes, see what response I get. So I'm just going to head back into the town centre now and see how things are going. I think early indications it's going to be absolutely heaving this weekend. In the minute I'm just seeing little pockets of people, young farmers walking down from the Winter Gardens where they've had the AGM, all dressed in the colours. I think we might see some Elmer's being ridden this weekend. The polo shirts are out already.
Yes, the boys. I believe there's so many.
Obviously, if you want to hide away from the madness for a little bit, there's always Showtown and the IMAX, both of which I've done videos on. So if you want to check them out before you come down. So that was a quick walk through Blackpool Town Centre on Friday, the first day of the bank holiday weekend, May Day weekend, Young Farmers weekend, and it already looks like it's going to be absolutely mental. So if you're not too keen on the full-on Young Farmers experience, take a look at some of the bits and pieces that I put on earlier. So stuff down in Fleetwood, down in Stanley Park, down in St Anne's, plenty on the Fylde coast this weekend if you don't fancy I'll say the jovialities of the Young Farmers. I did have a walk past the central car park a bit earlier. That still isn't open. That Central Drive's looking busy as well. So I've been doing videos over the whole weekend. I'm going to try and get up at night time as well. Not done any night time around town centre yet. I think this is a perfect opportunity. So make sure you check those out. Speak to you soon.